So today we're going to be discussing periodic data. So what does it mean for something to be periodic? It basically means that it repeats. So if you look at the graph here, you can see that it repeats in this interval right here. So this pattern we see over and over and over again. So the definition of a periodic function is a pattern of y values. A pattern of y values that repeats at regular intervals. So one other characteristic of a periodic function is the cycle. So one complete pattern is a cycle. Or one repetition. So here one cycle would be defined as this. Okay. The period is defined as the horizontal length of one cycle. So in this case, if each of these is 1 unit, the period would be 3 units. So we could denote period as t equals 3. Another characteristic of periodic function is amplitude. Okay, the amplitude is half the difference between the max and the min. So the maximum value that this function achieves is where it's the highest. So this is at y equals 2, and the minimum is at y equals 0. So the amplitude, and we'll just call that A, is 1/2 the difference between the maximum, which is 2, and the minimum, which is 0, which is 1/2 of 2, just 1. Okay, the amplitude is 1 unit and the period is 3 units. Okay, now let's try to see if we can determine whether a function is periodic or not. Okay, so let's draw a graph. Okay, so is this function periodic? So in order for it to be periodic, it has to repeat a pattern of y values. So if we look at the pattern, we can see that it does in fact repeat here, here, and here. We go up 1 unit and then down, up, down. But here, if you notice, the pattern doesn't repeat. Okay? Instead of going up and then down, it goes down over 2 units instead of 1. So this is not periodic. That concludes our first lecture. Thank you for watching.